back in Tula Hidalgo with an update. There's been quite a few findings over the last couple weeks since our last update. This one was really iconic in my opinion. This little egg that was found with this piece. It's very intricately carved. It almost looks like geopolymer for part of it and then a piece of quartz on the bottom or something. It looks very interesting. If it's a natural specimen, then that's incredible. If it's a geopolymer, that's incredible. Either way, the specimen here is something really magical. And I've seen this time and time again with Tula pieces, just weird geology that shouldn't be that way. They obviously were masters of stone. There's zero question in my mind, just to get the precision and carvings the way they did, how things fit together and go. They're brilliant. They really are. Every test we do seems to come back with information about this type of geopolymer or this manufactured stone that leaves us just without words. It really is something that we have never documented to this degree. It's the original clay. You know, whoever came up with this concept were grandmaster alchemists. Seeing Thoth depicted all over these pieces might be a reason for that. But clearly seeing the technology that we have, crystals lighting up, this sort of polymer with embedded filaments and wires and things inside of it, magnets, they had a way to soften this or create a mixture before it dried. And this was a room temperature or low ambient heat drying material, much like a two-part resin that we would use today, except a crystalline rock substance. The overall amount of crystals, the purposing and uses of them in ritualistic and occult type practices is something very interesting, something that you would think to see in King Solomon's writings or Aleister Crowley's books, which is two people that I feel have greatly contributed to the understanding of the occult and what it is, how it came to be, and maybe what fuels it. You know, Aleister Crowley, as well as King Solomon, had experiences with beings, whether it was trapping them and using them, or whether it was being introduced to them and having them help you along the way. The help here could be what a lot of people have depicted as angels helping them along the way. Not all angels are good, it doesn't seem like. Although, what's interesting, these pieces, there's really no acts of violence or any sort of that these beings are trying to deceive or hurt. You know, there's clearly a lot of sacrifice, but maybe they knew something that we didn't. The fact that sacrifice stopped and this whole change occurred because of the Spanish, what they were actually after, what they destroyed in the process, we're probably just getting a glimpse at this point. So I'll leave you with the rest of this video. I don't have much else to say regarding it. Enjoy the tunes and enjoy these incredible coins and pieces that were found. We'll be doing a deep dive on these coins and getting them tested with XRF and that sort of thing here in the next, probably in the next week, maybe even this weekend. Till next time.